Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm about to get ready to spray some primer on this Jeep. It's probably just the first coat and the second coat, and then that's it. We're going to block it out, and we'll probably end up priming it again. I kind of loosely taped up the inside because it's getting Raptor liner inside. I don't want to get a ton of primer dust in there, but a little bit's not going to hurt because we're going to scuff it up. I'm also doing the bumper for the front of my truck, El Blanco Grande. Going to prime the bumpers for the Galaxie. We're going to end up painting them silver. But all I'm priming today really is just some parts, the Jeep, so we can block it out, give it a couple days to harden up. I'm going to do the front fenders. I did find a couple of small dents in the front fenders and thought about maybe I'll wait, but I'm going to go ahead and do them anyway. We'll fix the dents once it's primed because I know I'm going to do it again. All right, like I said, getting ready to do some primer. We use these, the 3M PPS cups. They're real nice. You just throw it away. And I got this gun. It was actually a whole setup. I got it at Good Guys in Lexington about a year or so ago. Real easy to clean. The only thing that gets dirty is the tip. So it stays nice and clean. And then the primer, we got Evercoat Super Build, which is a 4-to-1. 4 parts of primer, and then this, I don't know, brown bottle reminds me of some circus guy.
Don't drink it.
So don't drink it, yeah. And I gotta go get another bottle. Hang on.
Is that the mark we're looking at right there, 4-to-1?
Well, I did 20, and I'm going to 25, which the cup doesn't really have, so I'm just eyeballing it.
Just eyeballing?
Yeah, that's about 4-to-1 right there. We stir that up real good, let it sit about 5 minutes or so it starts to activate. And then we pour it in the gun and shoot it. Hope for the best. Just primer, so even if you get it running, it just blocks out, don't matter. But make sure it's really thoroughly stirred because it's pretty thick. So you don't add any reducer to it, it's just the primer itself and the hardener. But make sure that you get it to even consistency all the way through, or your gun will start spitting or not spray at all. Well, this actually goes a pretty long way, so two coats on this stuff. I'll probably have to mix up another cup, but see, it takes a while to stir it correctly, which is boring, I know, but that's what we do. So last night, it was 28 degrees here last night, so you see how quick our weather goes from hot as hell to cold as hell. But at the Superior Living apartment complex I'm in, we have this nice gazebo with chairs and an outdoor fireplace. I sat out there and had a fire, had my Tito's, a little cheese dip.
You and Morgan?
No. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, Morgan. We're gonna have him down here sometime. I'm not gonna tell you what Morgan's last name is, but Morgan shares in the Superior apartment complex in which I reside currently. Yeah, sat out there, had a nice fire. It was fun. It's cold, man. I'm telling you what. But whatever.
Tito's keep you warm.
Tito's keeps you warm. It does. And if you drink enough of it, it's like antifreeze. So,
primer.
Yep. But there you go. That's just about mixed up good. Give it a couple swirlies. And then, like I said, I like to let it sit for about 5 minutes to start activating. Pour it in the gun, hook the gun up, and As you can see, my ex-painter stole all my regulators. No big deal, I got more. I'm pretty well equipped down here. But that's it. We'll get back to you as soon as we start spraying some primer. Spraying some primer. See what I did there?
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but we got Jim Bob in there laying down the primer, obviously. It's a little loud because of the St. Louis fans. Walk outside and talk about the XL for a second. So what I forgot to do this morning when I pulled it out was hit the emergency brake to adjust the rear brakes. So I did that, and then I finally figured out how to scoop the seat forward so I could reach the clutch pedal and the brake pedal. But when you turn this thing, oh, it stops good too, by the way. When you turn this thing, somebody put that tachometer in a bad spot. So when she starts getting sideways on you, you can't correct it real good. So I'm finna fix that and maybe wash this thing. And she's ready to go after the bumpers. I keep forgetting about them bumpers. But yeah, as soon as Austin gets here, we'll do a little ride along, maybe down the street. Show you how good those brakes work. I kind of like this little thing. What's up, everybody? So earlier when I took her for a spin, this was mounted up here. You see the mark where the old clamp was. So I'm putting a smaller clamp on it. I'm gonna stick it back down here out of the way, because when you turn the steering wheel, it was hitting the wheel, and that's no bueno when you need to counter steer. I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Jump on in. Let's go for a ride. I don't know how much gas. I think we're pretty low on gas.
Tell you what? Okay, I'm going to tell the lady a little bit.
See how good them brakes work? Work good. Hope we don't run out of gas. I don't know how much fuel we put in here.
Do they have seat belts?
Does what?
Do they have seat belts?
Yeah, there ain't no seat belt. This shifter right here is kind of messed up. I adjusted the clutch on this once.
No power steering, I'm guessing.
I might be in the wrong gear. No, it's got power steering.
Uh,
might be running out of gas.
Well, don't go far.
Oh, we just ran out of gas. We'll back your sucker right back in here.
Something about that deal, right?
That's hilarious. We'll back it in right there. That couldn't have worked out better, huh?
Yeah.
Brakes working good, even when it ain't running. Yeah, we're out of gas.
Huh?
We'll engage that e-brake. Let's go find the gas can. I didn't slam on them, I just hit them. Brakes working good. It's a little sloppy. It's an old transmission, old car. Missed the gear. Go down here and turn around before we go to jail. But it's got some power zone. Big block power. Stopping nice. Stopping nice. Think I'll pull out in front of him or what? Brakes work good, don't they? Oh, don't want to sling into that. What you do there? This old shifter is sloppy. I'm in neutral right now, look at it. She got 20 pounds. She got good oil pressure. It. What's up, everybody? So me and Austin got the doors off. The door. Make sure this gets put with the rest of the body bolts over there in that box. I'm gonna hold on to them. That way I know they make it there safely. But come here and look on the ground. See, I got measurements on the ground. See them marked? A. Here's A. And there's B and B. I think you're moving too fast. Slow down. That was pretty quick. But anyway. I'm just trying to get an idea how far I want to cut back. This isn't set in stone. I don't know if I'm going to cut it right here or if I'm not. I may not. But the measurements that you just saw on the ground. So here's my A. Come check it out. A is from the center of this bolt hole, point that slide right in from there to this outside edge. So it's important that this hole is in the exact location that it's in now, because it's where the fender bolts up. So if it ain't in the same location, we're either gonna have to do some cutting to make it work, or redo it. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna measure and make sure that don't happen. So from A to A would be from the outside edge. Come over here where you can see. From A would be from the center of this hole to this outside edge here. B would be from the top side, this top edge, but on the back side to this hole right here. Where my mark, you see my B right here? And I wrote on it that way I don't forget. That's another reason why I wrote it on the concrete, because it ain't gonna go away.
That's right.
That's Jim.
Some of you people may wonder what I do around here. I taught him everything he knows. So
That's it. Sure did. But yeah, you can write the measurements on a piece of paper, but that paper probably gonna get lost by the time you get ready to put this back together.
write it on the floor.
So write it on the floor. It won't go nowhere. Unless you spill brake fluid on it.
Right.
Or brake clean.
And then it's awesome. Walks across it.
But no, I will document those measurements. So I'll just measure the line like this right here. And I'll write the measurements right here on the car, on the truck. That way it don't get long. Yeah, right there. It's right there. O'Reilly's done made Jim mad. He lost his butt paste. Can't find his butt paste. And O'Reilly's ain't got no more, so. Well, do they even know? He probably didn't even check. He's probably eating a sandwich like, yeah, I don't see none.
Yeah, the whole thing is,
Oh, come on.
I really had it in parts stores and aftermarket suppliers and whatnot, because they're all a bunch of dumbasses.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
said it.
If you couldn't hear, he said they're all a bunch of dumbasses.
That's what I say.
He's talking about O'Reilly's and all the parts suppliers everywhere. So we got all of our new pieces here. It's gonna be our new metal. Oh, stuff's cheap, right, Jim?
Right?
So the
I
time.
remember when parts stores had parts people working at them. That's how old I am.
Oh yeah. Oh, I even remember those days. Back when I first started, it was like that. But
You know, now you call up and ask for something, they got no clue. Zero.
well, you know, the thing from going from working on diesel and big trucks and hydraulic is we really didn't have to deal with them because
Right.
they didn't sell. We had to go to Cumberland International and truck dealers to get those big truck parts unless you go to.
We don't, I mean, yeah, I kind of use them on a daily basis, but we don't need a lot of stuff that a lot of shops need.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
what we need is more specialized, which makes it even more difficult for them to figure it out. But if you know, it's a 17-year-old kid working behind a computer and you're asking for parts on a 65 Galaxie. They don't even know what that is.
But yeah, that's what we're doing. Gonna start cutting.
No, that's what
some
you're
out.
doing.
You're looking for your butt packs, though.
Yeah.
Back this thing out a little bit. Back it out. Yeah. I got a weed.